Good evening, Eric Arnold back in the barn. I might as well just put a cot out here or something. I've made so many videos here lately. This is video umpteen, I don't even know. It's Saturday the 12th of September. Saturday night, as I promised, here are the NFL picks. Take two, once again, the camera's shut off. I'm going to figure that out one of these days. I don't know. I'm a little discouraged at the moment. Our baseball slate is doing very poorly tonight. So I'm a little depressed. I think what we're going to be doing now is we're going to just toss the baseball aside on the weekends and focus strictly on football. Because judging by the views, that's all you care about anyway. So, it's, why am I... It's not like my baseball record is so goddamn good that that's where I need to be. Let's focus on the football and see if we can't generate some winners there, which is what you want anyway. So that's what we're thinking. Let's get to it. Let me double check that the damn video is still running. I guess I gotta put like a mirror or something so I can see when the fucking thing shuts off. Then rather than standing here for 20 minutes talking and then finding out that it shut off. Anyway, all right. Well, there it is. Take your screenshot, right now. Okay. And that's it. Why do we take these picks? I don't know. Honestly, there's not a lot of rationale for any of them. This is just simply Philadelphia plays Washington tough, especially down there in Washington. If you ever want to play Washington against the Eagles, play them up in Philadelphia. But down there, you almost always just take the Eagles. That's a grass field. The Eagles play better on grass. We like this one. Our core belief here that we're building off of here is that Joe Burrow is just going to turn the Bengals around pretty quick. I'm thinking the Bengals at 7-9, 8-8. They're no 2-14. They're not going to be 3-13. Injuries, aside. We're assuming no injuries, but we think Burrow is going to step right in and make these guys a legitimate team. And the Chargers aren't that good to begin with. So, Chargers have the Chiefs next week. They might be looking ahead to that. Maybe they think Joe Burrow's just, a joke. They're not really prepared or worried about him. Well, we think the Bengals are going to play well tomorrow. We really do. This one, this is the big game at 4 o'clock that everybody wants to see. I want to see this game, I want to see this. I want to see Tom Brady in a different uniform. I'm not, my brother could give a shit because, he hates Tom Brady that much. He hates. He hates for no reason. Which explains, I think, partially his, now why he's a Democrat. But he just hates. So he hates Tom Brady. But he hates the Saints too, so I don't know who he's going to root for there. I guess he'll just root for injuries, probably. I think the Saints are just markedly better than this unseen Buccaneer team. They're going to have to prove it to me. Go out there and beat the Saints in New Orleans before we give you all this love. I think the Saints are going to be ready for them boys. I would be. We disappointed again in the playoffs. We had a team possibly capable of going to the Super Bowl. Now I do think that the Saints have issues. This is a prove it to you game, really. The Saints in the offseason throwing their franchise quarterback, the guy that's done more for that team than anybody. And they threw him under the bus with this racial stuff. That was terrible. That was just absolutely terrible. And I think that's got to cause some fractures in the locker room. But that all said, I still think New Orleans is a better team than the Buccaneers, and you're only laying 3.5 points there, yeah, let's see it, Tampa. Let's see you go beat those guys. I'm not buying it until you do it. I'll take the good team over the bad team in that spot. And here, Dallas, I'm with them. Just that I think McCarthy's a better coach than Garrett. I think that he is going to. I think Dallas could be your team coming out of the NFC. I think they could be that team that ends up in the Super Bowl. I know I picked Green Bay, but this is going to be a good team all year long. That's my feeling. So they played the Rams latter part of 2019 in Dallas and beat them pretty easily. They beat them pretty easily on the same kind of surface as they're going to be playing out there in LA. It ain't going to be in the Coliseum. It's going to be in that new monstrosity they have out there, which is very much like Jerry World. So I think Dallas is just going to repeat the performance they did late in the season last year. Just beat these guys, beat them pretty easily. So you're only laying 2.5. I'll take that. So there you have it. Jets, Falcons, Eagles, Cincinnati, Bengals. We're going to take Arizona Cardinals, fading the sad, we should have won the Super Bowl 49ers. We're going to take the Saints and then the Cowboys. So those are the NFL picks. Like I said, we're kind of winding down here this weekend. Thanks for being here. We'll have a little more energy for you early next week. Like I said, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do away with these baseball picks on the weekend just to get to the football, which is what you want anyway. So focus on the football and see if we can generate. We only had 4 picks in the college football. I just didn't spend much time on it. We probably could have come up with some more picks had we just spent a little more time on that and less time on this damn baseball. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll try to come up with, many more picks next weekend in college football. Maybe a handful more picks in the pros, rather than give you 7 baseball picks, none of which you give a shit about. So that's the plan. Thanks for being here. We hope to see you again. Good football, good luck, and good evening.